reminding us for me. I'm not going back to Egypt. So I'm not going back to my Egypt. Not going back to my Egypt. Oh, I'm not going back to my Egypt. Not going back to my Egypt. Now you brought me, Daddy, to a place of peace, a place of joy, and a land of plenty. Holy Spirit, keep reminding me, 'cause I don't want to go back to Egypt. Egypt, Egypt. I don't want to go back to Egypt. I don't want to go back to Egypt. Not going back to my Egypt. Oh, no more sickness, no more suffering. Oh, since I'm for Jesus, I'm not going back. Not going back to my Egypt. Oh, I'm not going back to my Egypt. Not going back to Oh, I'm not going back to my Egypt. Oh, I'm not going back. I'm not going back. Not going back to my Egypt. Hey, I'm not going back. I'm not going back. Oh, I'm not going back to my Egypt. Not going back to my Egypt. Oh, I'm not going back to my Egypt.
Let me inform you that here we are here discussing the Liberian people issues.
Not going back to my Egypt. Oh, no more beauty.
We are discussing the book that you see behind me. It's the Liberian people book. The book get planted in the Isa. So you got to listen. Invite your friend because right now we're discussing book Bene this evening. So if you know what I know, this platform is here. We have Pastor Paulina. She is a great writer, a poet. And this lady has so much ideas that I told her, I said, Mother, the book issue, I will be the first one. So tell us now, what are you interested in? But before that, we will also want you to listen to Mother, telling us about the wonderful book. Let's take a short musical break. Let us share it. Invite other people. We're going to share it all around. So you can also, know that here we're discussing both things. I know when one young girl was dancing, Jana, all of y'all will be going on it, liking it. We have in studio Flesh and Blood. Mother, you will hear her name. Mother, you will hear the author of this book you see behind me. Beautiful woman with so much idea. God can just create you to forget you. So our mother, this poet, she has so much idea. Mother, we have a lot of people watching us. So let me start the ball rolling. Who is Mother Paulina? Who are you?
I am Paulina Cole Hardy. I am a reverend. I am a mother, a wife, now an author. What a blessing.
It's a blessing. Today we want to talk about this book. I told you, I said we will discuss it in studio because our audience want to hear from you. What in this book? What's the title of the book, firstly?
The title of the book is Reclaiming My Position. Reclaiming My Position is the title of the book.
And what this book is so much about, don't say everything because people got to read it too.
I understand. This book is all about my life, my struggles, my trials, my tribulations, my decisions, whether it was wrong or right, going back to school, how I was bullied when I was in school, going back to college, obtaining my degree. It's just full of so much substance. This book is rich.
When did you actually thought about writing book?
Well, it's been a while now, but putting pen to the paper, it's been 3 years since I've started writing, and I'm grateful today. It is really on black and white, and it's here for people to hear my story. You know, it is important for us to tell our stories. When we tell our stories, we redeem people. We give them freedom from our stories.
Wonderful. So when is going to be the launching of this book?
It's going to be June 23rd. It starts at 5 o'clock p.m. We are not going to do our usual Liberian time. 5 o'clock, the program is going to start, and I'm hoping that it lasts for just 3 hours. So if you are late, after 3 hours from 5 o'clock, don't bother because it will not be there. It's going to be June 23rd at the Divine Fellowship Church of Jesus Christ. This is the address. Grab your pen, people. 6417 Castor Avenue, Philadelphia, PA. It is a small church, so come and get your front row seat. We're going to be doing it according to first come, first serve. So come and enjoy yourself. Come and celebrate with your sister. This is for us.
Mother, I would love for you to tell our audience a little bit about yourself, your struggle, just a little gist of it for them to, so because your testimony here will give other people hope.
You know, after we've gone through our struggles, people just see the end result. They don't see the time that you were going through the process. I usually tell people, you cannot identify with me if you've never been there. If you cannot enjoy my testimony, if you don't know how I got there. So let me touch on just one of the chapter or the headlines of the book. It's on teenage pregnancy. I was a teen mother. I had my first daughter at the age of 17. And it was tough. It was tough growing up among your peers where parents would tell the children, don't go around her. Like the Liberian people would say, she already know men business. Don't go around her. So I was isolated from my friends. I was isolated from everybody that I knew to hang out with. And I was just in the little place by myself. But you know, it took only one person to come to me at my darkest moment. My oldest brother came to me and he told me, look, you got a whole lot of life ahead of you. Teenage pregnancy is not an end to life. And that really rang a bell in my ear to give me the reason to give life another chance. So today I'm here to tell my story. If there's a girl out there, regardless of what your age is, if you are a teenager and you have messed up by getting pregnant, it is not over. I'm not here to condone that, but I'm telling you that it is not over. There is a whole lot of life ahead of you. You can grow to be the women that God intends for you to be. Don't give up because of that one pregnancy. Whenever you think about giving up, remember about reclaiming my position, this book. Remember me, Reverend Hardy. And so you know what? If that woman can make it, if God can carry her through all that she went through and see where she's at today, I can do the same. So this is my inspiration for writing this book. That other women will see where I am now in my life and aspire to be me too. Or to be like me. Thank you.
You know, Mother, other people go through tough time and they can really make it. They don't have the zest to sustain it. And so they have a lot of our sisters out there may have left them, born by them, left them. I don't know whether you can also give them pieces of advice on that, because some of them are single parent. They are going through a lot. And you being a counselor, a well counselor, I know you will have something to say to our people.
Well, reclaiming my position, most people see it, they think the book is just related to women. But no, men has the portion in there. Another part of the book that speaks about bullying. You know how bullying is serious in this country, in the world as a whole now. People take their lives because they are being bullied in school. They are being bullied in college. But today, I came to tell you that you can face your bully. You don't have to go the same way that I went to face my bully, the person who was bullying me. You don't have to go my way. I stated it in the book. You can go on your knees. You can use some of the different opportunities that they have in this country to face your bully, those people that are bullying you. You don't have to go and kill yourself because somebody told you are too short, or somebody told you are too tall, or somebody told you look too strong, because that's what they were bullying me about. I was a tomboy when I was growing up. And they always told me, oh, you act like a boy. But you know what? Even though I act like a boy, I was a tomboy, that did not change who I was. I was still a woman. So they insulted me and they said a whole lot. I came back and I took over my bullying. Today, I want to tell you that if you read this book, every woman, every man will have a part in it. I want to encourage a woman or a young lady who is a single parent that you think all is lost because you got pregnant for this man and he walked away from you. All is not lost. Go on your knees. This is how I handle it. I went on my knees. I went into my closet. There were days that it was tough. There were times that I wanted to go and make some decisions that were not right. But if you have God on your side, in most cases, you always come out the winner. So I'm grateful today that I know him.
The book will be launched on next week. I don't know what I'm correct. Or week after next. You said the 23rd. Week after next, the 23rd. What is the price?
It's $15.
$15?
Yes.
Okay.
You will get it and you will get an autographed copy because I will sign your book that day when you pick it up. And I want to say something here too. I have sent a bunch of letters out to lunchers. I'm requesting that you come. When I put that word lunchers in there, it means patrons. It's just another name for lunching, for lunchers. So it means patron. Come with whatever blessing you have. Pick up your copy of this book and just bless the woman because it was a lot of expenses that I went through. So I saw you, I handpicked you to be a part of this occasion. Come and celebrate with me. Celebrate with me both physically by you being there and with your finances too. Let's enjoy this time together. This is a big deal.
Sister Loretta is asking, she is in Europe, whether she can get copy mailed to her too.
No, Sister Loretta, unless you want an autographed copy, yes, I can mail it to you. But if you want the book and you want to read it now, go on Amazon. It's on Amazon. You can get it from Amazon and read it. Only difference is you will not get an autographed copy. I will not be able to sign it if you're getting it through Amazon. But if you want to have my autograph in it, order it through me. We will find a way to have it mailed to you. This is America.
Powerful speaking right there. And so you listening, that is from Mother. The book you see behind us will be launched on the 23rd. It's just $15 wherever you are. Now, call now and ask Mother some of the questions that you want to ask her. She is flesh and blood in studio. The Abrakar studio will tell you we are here to promote our own thing. Liberian people thing. The numbers on the stream 484-470-5520. Call now or forever hold your peace. Moreover, the place that you're going to be launching this book, are you also inviting other actors to bless the heart of Liberians that will be coming?
Well, we don't want to hold the people too long. Yes, I will have a selection. Come and enjoy her voice. It will be coming from my own daughter, my younger daughter. I will have one, Kathleen Colley. And then I will have my praise dancers. From my own church that I serve as an assistant pastor. Divine Fellowship Church of Jesus Christ. Praise dancers will be there. They will be doing the thing. You're not going to miss out. You're going to have fun. This is going to be a different kind of book signing because it is I'm giving all glory unto God for making this possible.
All right. We are here now. Keep your call coming on 484-470-5520. Call now or forever hold your peace. Now take the music right now.
By the way, this is one of my music on my CD. It says, I'm not going back to Egypt.
This is your music.
Yes. This is one of my music on my CD. I am not going back to Egypt. When God redeemed you, He redeemed you from everything. That's why I am where I am today. Amen?
I'm not going back to my Egypt. Not going back to my Egypt. Oh, I'm not going back to my Egypt. Not going back to my Egypt. You redeemed me from my
Keep your call coming on 484-470-5520. Mother is in studio. The voice and the book you see behind us was produced by our own mother.
I'm not going.
Keep your call coming now.
I'm not going back to my Egypt.
They were not politics, Benio. We're talking strictly God and advice. So when a song and a young girl were here dancing, then you will be calling quick. As soon as you hear AB discussing politics, you're running, coming to listen. They want that Bobby.
Now you brought me, Daddy, to a place of peace, a place of joy, and a land of plenty. Holy Spirit, keep reminding me.
Hey, keep your call coming now.
Go back to Egypt.
Or hold your peace.
Egypt, I don't want to go back to Egypt. I don't want to go back to Egypt. I'm going back to my
Mother, when this song was launched?
That music? 2012.
Wow. Then you launched the book after a few years.
Yes. When God blesses you, no man can curse you.
While you enjoying this Sunday, be a blessing. I want about 5 persons to put in for the book now. 5 persons, I'm asking you to put in your order now. Let's take it. $15. Let's take it. $1. Caller, what is your need and where are you calling from? Hello? Yeah, caller, what is your need and where are you calling from?
Hey, my name is AC Member. I'm calling from Des Moines, Iowa.
Des Moines, Iowa. You
Yeah.
coming for the launching?
Hopefully, I'll see what to do. I think I can be there. But the reason why I'm calling, how do I get copy of the song?
Papa,
where do I get this?
The song is on YouTube.
Oh, it's on YouTube now?
Yeah, oh, the mother not easy. Labyrinth,
Oh, okay.
those labyrinth people, we should be grateful for the kind of people around us.
Yeah, first of all, let me say a congratulations to the Six for doing that for a very awesome job. You know, I appreciate your music, and I'm one of your fans, and I'll also support you. Whatever you need, we will be there for you.
All right. So we should mark you down for coming to get copy of the book on the 23rd.
Yes, sir. You can do that. Yeah.
$15 also.
Yeah, no problem.
What you need again, Chief?
I'm AC member. AC, the letter AC, and then MIMBAR, member.
Oh, MIMBAR,
BAR.
member.
Yeah.
From Iowa.
Yeah. Yep, Des Moines, Iowa.
So we get $15 to your name.
Yep.
For one copy, original copy, not duplicate one. Because Labrador, they put a quite a photocopy the people in there.
I don't do duplicate, I do the original.
Thank you, Chief.
I know we're not discussing politics today, but can you permit me to ask you one question, sir?
No, please. They want they show for the Oma.
Okay.
When you can, you will see me in person on Saturday on the 23rd, then we'll talk all that one day. But for the one, I'm not taking no political question. We already get one. 4 more to go. Call now. The mother listening. She right in studio. Call now or forever hold your peace. Mother people are enjoying this song.
Amen.
And this
That's
song,
the intent.
for just what you said, I mean, a lot of people giving you thumbs up because some of them have been touched just from your first statement. Keep your call coming now. Here we're discussing about mother book. The book will be launched on the 23rd. And so make no mistake, be here to grab a copy. The voice you also hearing, go on Facebook, subscribe right there. And so your mother music can be a blessing to you. Stop listening to music that will not impact your life.
Lord, you redeem me from a desert land. Papa, you showed up. No more turning back for me. I'm not going back to Egypt.
We are not going back to Egypt. What happened yesterday, don't judge us by that today. So keep your call coming on 484-470-5520. Our fan will get a call here.
Now you brought me, Daddy, to a place of peace, a place of joy, and a land of plenty. Holy Spirit, keep reminding me, 'cause I want to go back to
Mother, how someone can get in contact with you for them to be able to discuss the book lengthily? Because someone may send you, they have money, order cash, or all kinds of stuff. Somebody could likely pay for their book before they did.
Yeah,
So,
they can pay through cash.
let's take the first caller, the second caller here. Maybe this person. Hello, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Yuni Mason, and I'm calling from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's my own mother, and I am a testimony of I haven't read a book yet, but she has exemplified herself to be a true woman of God.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't wait, because I've selected to be one of the patrons to buy that book. I can't wait to buy that book, because that book, I haven't even read a book, but the book the lady has inspired me so much. She gave motherly advices.
Amen.
She would pray with you. She can never talk to you. Also, let's pray. That's the kind of people we want in our lives. These are the mothers that we want to be able to talk to. And when you hear her preaching, let's put a book once time. When you hear her preaching about the things of God, you will
The
say,
skin
yes,
can,
this is
catch you.
Yes, this is somebody that have gone in a darker place of their life, but God has transformed them to be who they are today. And we don't just want to evangelize about our life to live as an example of us drawing people to Christ. And Mother Hattie has done that. So I'm so proud of her that she has put everything that she has preached on the pulpit to us. We that sit under her every time when she preached. She has put it into this book that those that do not have the opportunity to listen to her preach can know that, yes, God, when God chooses you, He chooses you. You cannot be in that place of her life or the point of the testimony that she gives unless God chose her. And I know God chose her for that purpose. And that book is going to be a blessing to so many people. So I'm appealing to Liberians around the world, as you are listening to the Abrakar talk show, to the people that will be putting that book on Facebook or any social media, please go and buy that book. We go in the store, go buy and George Meyer book, and those big white people that are preaching, all their books and stuff. When we read it, but this book is coming from somebody who have been there. Your own story will be associated with that book. So go and buy that book. That book is on Amazon. Go and buy it. It's only $15. Please, I'm appealing to her, not because she's my own mother, but I know what is in that book. I haven't read it, but I know.
So you are one of the patrons?
Yes, I am.
Oh, thank you. So you also getting a copy of the book as well?
Oh, I getting my signed copy. Wherever I am, that copy will be right in my house, and I'm going to read it from cover to cover.
Okay.
So I'm appealing to everyone that is under the sound of her voice and her music to just go out there and buy that book and let them be blessed and touched. Somebody will have a lesson. Somebody's life will be changed. I know my life has been changed just by listening to her preach every Sunday. So please go and buy it. Please. God bless you. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you. Amen. Thank you. It's like you are getting a lot of praises. Your comment that are coming. You are getting a lot of praises from people.
I give God the glory. He did this. He did all of this. He did all of this. And I give him the glory.
So what else you have to tell our audience out there concerning this book issue?
You know, it is important that we tell our stories.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we are afraid because we don't know, after our stories are being told, what label people will have for us.
Mm-hmm.
But your story, as I said previously, when you tell your story, you redeem yourself. You redeem others. You gain back your freedom. That thing that you left, that you walk away from, like the prodigal daughter, prodigal son, walking away from your father and going to do your own thing. After you have done all the sinning, you come back and God has accepted you. Who on earth has that power to label you? And you agree to accept that label. Let him call you names. Let him say whatever they want to say about you. Let him label you any way they want to label you. But like I say all the time, like Jacob, when he comes, he will rename you. And you will reclaim all of those things that were always yours that you walk away from. Today, I'm reclaiming my position. That's why I decided to write this book and name it Reclaiming My Position. Everything that the enemy have ever stolen from me, or have ever stolen from me, I'm getting them back one by one. And this has inspired me to tell my story. Read this book. Relieve yourself of the different tensions that you have within you, that you say this other story, if I say it or if I talk about it, I'm going to be torn to pieces. God got you. I want to tell you today that God got you. He got your back. Tell your story and be free from the hands of the enemy. This is what I'm doing. Read my book and you will see in there how I told my story and how I was redeemed. Some people are afraid to go back to school. I have that one of the chapter. Mm-hmm. One of the chapters in the book talks about going back to school. Look at my age. It was one of the things that were hindrance to me. Look at all my children. But I sat and said, you know what? God said he has equipped us to do anything. With him, all things are possible. Mm-hmm. And because he has begun these changes in my life, I'm going to push myself through. And I was at the age of 50 when I got my master's degree. Wow. What a mighty God we serve. And you're 35 years old, you want to start complaining that you're too old to do this, and you are too old to do that. Gain your independence, man. Go after your dreams. Tell your story, be free, and go after your dreams. You can do it. It starts with me here, but you can do it. Tomorrow, I want you to call me and say, you know what? You inspire me. You made me to go back to school. When I heard that age you called, I decided to go back to school. Today, I am marching across the aisle to go and get my degree. Or today, God has inspired me to be able to write my own story. You have any questions about writing your story? Call me. I will share it with you. It has not been easy. It was not an easy task. It was not an easy journey, but I'm at the end. So come and rejoice with me. Come and let's enjoy this time together. It is about you. Liberia is being put on the map again. And I'm grateful to call myself a Liberian woman.
Thank you, Mother. So you're listening, keep your call coming on 484-470-5520. That's the number to call. We have 2 more to go, or if not 3 more. We have received 3 more to go. Keep the call coming now.
I'm not going back to my Egypt.
time to waste. We have flesh and blood. A blessing to our country. A blessing to our nation. And that person having to be the next person you see say, by me is my mother. Is a mother to many young people. And so we're going strictly to the issue. No time to waste. Mother, in the book, you talk about losing a child. What happened when a family lose a child and they decide to try, and some of them is difficult. And so what you have to say when it comes to the issues of child. But before that, let's take this caller. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abrakar Talk Show.
My name is Olivia Saolo from Philadelphia. I just want to thank the mother in the studio for the book. I haven't read it, but from the story she's saying and from what she's explaining, I believe it's going to be really, really inspirational. And I think that people out there, like girls who want to, you know, aspire to be someone tomorrow, who need that courage, who need that strength, that pillow to stand on. I think they really need going to build them up. People like us, because some of us, we feel that when situations occur, when things happen, we feel that we cannot move on. And I believe that book is going to serve as like a pillow that we can stand on, because having read someone's story, it can inspire you. It can make you to do stuff that you think that you thought that you couldn't do. So I'm just encouraging people out there, like young girls who are out there who believe that they cannot make it. I'm encouraging them to find time to come and get that book. If you cannot come to the launching,
thank you so much.
You can get it on Amazon, because for me, I believe in girls' education, no matter what. No matter the situation, no matter babies or no matter setback, I believe that you can make it. And having listened to what she said, I believe those things circulate around the book. She had her problems. She had things that were pulling her down, but she didn't fall for it. She didn't how to call it, like, bow down to it. She said she can do it, and she did it.
Okay.
Meaning at the age of 50, you getting your master's. I mean, anyone can do it. You know,
then what's about someone who is 35, 39?
Yeah, we can make it. Children shouldn't suffer back. Things of life shouldn't make us to sit back and say we cannot make it. So I'm encouraging people out there, most especially to those girls out there who have become baby mamas and feel that they cannot go back to school. I'm encouraging them to buy this book and read it, because like when you read stuff, it explore your mind and make you to think more, make you to be more creative, and make you to, you know, to get up and say, I can do it. I want to do this. I can be this. Thank you so much, and may God bless you.
Thank you. Mother, you talking about losing child in a book, and how can someone reclaim, you know, their lost child?
Well, I tell you what, I had to walk for almost a week.
A week?
Yeah, pregnant for 7.5 months.
Wow.
Walk for almost a week because my body was so frail because of the war. I walked from Bong Mines to Morovia, hiding in the bushes during the war. Crossing little creeks, wherever we find out what we would eat. Sleeping under the palm branches. The bamboo branches, sleeping under those branches with children you're carrying with you, and then you are pregnant. And then after all of that, you walk and you get to the peacekeepers. They cross you over. You go home. And then the one day that you reach home, the next day, you find out that you are having a miscarriage. And then you go to the hospital and the doctor tell you they cannot save that child. Because that was the only clinic that was in existence at the time, due to the war. What do you do? I built so much hate in my heart. And I did not want to be in Liberia anymore. And I said, Lord, if you take me from here, I'm not coming back to this country anymore. But sometimes he just sit back there and laugh at us. You know, and he said, you don't know the future. You don't know what I have for you. You who are calling my name, you will do exploits. But sometimes we have to go. The road will be rocky. It will be rough. But God knows what ahead of us. And after I lost that child, I hate what me so much. I didn't even want to talk about it. I didn't want to discuss it with nobody.
Mm-hmm.
And then I tried to put it behind me. But I tell you the truth, if you do not deal with the issues of life, they always come back to haunt you. And that's what happened to me. Every time I tried to move on, I would be reminded, what would the child be? How old will he be by this time? Who will he be called? What name I would have given to him? You know, what will he be doing by this time? And I lost this baby. But I gave God the glory because he is the great comforter. When those times comes, he still reassure me. And you know the child that I had after this miscarriage? It was a boy. The miscarriage was a boy. I had another child after he came. It was a boy too. It was a male child.
So almost like a replacement.
Yes. And I bless God today because he is a blessing to my family. He's a blessing to my family. He was one of those that read a book and he asked me, Mommy, this. But that part of losing a child, how did you feel? And I expressed to him how I felt. I want to tell you today that if you lose a child, if you have been trying, and every time you try, your hope is lost because it did not happen, it did not go through. I want you to keep trying. He who is faithful to that which he has given to you, he will bring it to pass. Don't dwell on the past. Keep looking up to the hills from whence your help cometh. And God will see you through.
Wow. That's a powerful one. Mother, you have been out of Liberia for some time. What actually are your involvement back home? What you really engage in humanitarian works and helping young people? Because you are a mother and you are a direct example to many of our sisters back home.
It's amazing that you asked this question right after I talk about losing a child. Like you heard me previously say that I knocked my feet, the dust off of my feet, and I said I was not coming back. But I came to this country and the struggle continues. And I got to a place where I said, you know what, I need to go back to get closure to whatever has happened to me during the war, whatever I went through, the loss of the child and everything. I needed closure to move on. And I took myself from here with the encouragement of my husband, go to Liberia and settle this. Just go and visit those places that you didn't think that you will be able to go back to. Some of the places that you were so afraid of. Go back and have a closure. This is the only way you will move on. And I decided to take that trip. Not knowing God was taking me to Liberia to see what he has purposed for me to do in the lives of young women. I got in Liberia and I forgot about the closure that I was going for, and I began to see the need of young women. There were two young ladies. I always repeatedly put those pictures back on my page on Facebook. I met them on the beach. They were selling peanuts and banana. And I was prompted to talk to them. One of them was very open to tell me we walk back and forth from Freeport to Red Light every day and back. We make less than $10
a day.
And my heart was broken. Yes, a day. They make less than $10. It would be between maybe $4 or $5 they would make. And they walk every day. Those young ladies, they were not even more than 25 years old. They had big splits on the back of their heels, on their feet. You could see the pain that they were in. You could see the stress in them, what they had gone through. And I told God, I said, what do I do with this? This information I'm getting, what do I do with it? And he told me, you need to help them. I said, but I don't even have a job. He said, you will make it. I will provide for you and you will do it. And I birthed a non-profit organization in Liberia, the Women's Youth Development and Empowerment Fund. Today, I have a college student. I have a high school student. This Wonderful. Is all out of pocket. You can be a help to a child, a young girl, a young boy in Liberia. You can help someone to go back to school. Education is very important for a nation. I'm doing my part. I came to the U.S. and I registered the organization here. We are a 501c3 status now. You can contribute to us, get our ENR number, and then you can write your money off. You can write it off as a exempt, you know. But when you be going to do something else and God show you something different, you got to be sensitive to what the Holy Spirit is saying to you. And I'm glad that I took that charge. Today, I'm having an impact on, even if it's just that one high school student or if it's just that one college student, at least I'm sending a girl to school. Over the years, we usually do fundraisers and stuff, and then we send it back home to help them with pads, sanitary napkins, and stuff like that. But you know, when I went back for closure, God gave me another vision to come back and work for the young women in Liberia, for the young women in the United States of America. I am open. Before I leave the show today, I'm going to give you my number. Call me. I haven't done anything to anybody, so I'm not afraid to share my number. Call me. If you have questions, call me. If I cannot answer it, we will pray together that God will reveal the answer. But I have this passion that you must be able to tell your story. If you don't tell your stories take you to those dark places. You end up doing something that you are not supposed to do. That's why we have the suicide rate all over in this world today. Because people cannot trust people to tell the stories to them. I am telling mine, and so you can tell yours.
Thank you, Mother. Let's take this music. We are still awaiting your call. Call now and put in for the book before the day. It's just $15. The first three callers, the last three callers, sorry. Call here, your book, and ask Mother Caution. Your book will be paid for by the Abrakar Talk Show. Three callers. Your book will be paid for, and if you are not in Pennsylvania, we will mail it to you. All you have to do, just call us on the show, interact with the mother, and we have 3 books of them paid for. Mother will sign it, and this talk show will pay for it.
From my pain, oh, you redeem me. From my sorrows, from my hate, Lord, you redeem me. From my desert land, Papa, you showed up. No more turning back.
The book is here. Right here is the book. So the first copy on the 23rd, make no mistake. It will be available to you. The last 3 callers on the segment today, call now or forever hold your peace. The number on the stream, please call it and ask the mother any question you want to. Spiritual question about your marriage, about your children. Call now. The Oma is versatile.
Joy and the land of plenty. Holy Spirit, keep reminding me, cause I don't want to go back to Egypt. I don't want to go back to Egypt. I don't want to go back to Egypt. I'm going back to Egypt.
Call now or forever hold your peace.
No more.
Like I said, the last 3 callers, you get free 1 book to you. If you are not in Pennsylvania, the Abrakar Talk Show will mail it to you. It will be paid for by the Abrakar Talk Show. 3 books. We're giving 3 books out. Call, and you should be prepared to also give us your address if you are not coming, so we can mail it to you. The last 3 callers, be that lucky one to ask questions, because a lot of us going through a lot.
Oh, I'm not going back. I'm not going back. Not going back to my Egypt. Hey, I'm not going back. I'm not going back. Oh, I'm not going back to my Egypt.
Mother, when are you planning? When in every year you people do the fundraising program for the young people?
It's in October.
Every year.
Every year in October, we do a fundraiser. And I see here my own brother, Minister Darlington. He says, see what I got in the mail yesterday. Thank you so much for your support. I love you. Hopefully you can come on the 23rd and just give us some laughter, okay? Thank you so much.
So, August of every year.
April, October.
October.
October, yeah.
The book is out. The first copy, Be That Lucky Winner. Here, we're giving away 3. So, Be That Lucky Winner. The 3 books will be paid for by the Abrakar Talk Show. Our audience deserve this book. We have the caller right here. That lucky one. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Abrakar, and I'm calling from Missouri.
You say your name what? Please
My name is
reduce the receiver behind you, man.
My name is Deconti, and I'm calling from Missouri.
Deconti who?
Deconti Bagilo.
Spell that last name.
Gbarjolo.
GBLJ. Okay. All right, Missouri, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what the question you have? You win 1 book.
Thank God.
One book. It will be signed by the mother and we will mail it to your address.
Okay. I just want to ask my sweet mother, how did she come up with this, with such a great inspiration? Like, how? What moved her to do it?
Well, I felt that a lot of people are carrying a lot with them. Especially we as women. We are ashamed. We are afraid to tell stories about our past. One wrong decision you make, you are afraid to talk about it. This is the icebreaker. For any reason, if you decided I will never let anybody know my business, this is the icebreaker, because as long as you keep it in, you are not doing yourself any good. You have to tell it out so you can feel free. You can experience that freedom that God has for you. This is the place that I reach in my life and I say, you know what? I cannot continue to hide. I cannot continue to pretend that all is well. When I'm suffering inside with stories that I need to tell people, my stories will inspire people. When God dropped that in my spirit and he told me your story is a tool for your generation, I decided to run with it. So this book that you're going to hold into your hands is not only a book. It's not just an ordinary book. It is a tool that you're going to use to govern your life. Because I have some biblical quotes in there that will help you open your eyes to some things that you never seen before or you never thought of before. And you can continue to move in that direction that God wants you to move. That you will be able to fulfill his purpose. That you'll be able to leave a legacy behind here for those people who are connected to you. When you are gone, like for me today, if I'm not here no more, what happens? Somebody will say, it's that lady that wrote that book. Reclaiming my position. I've left something behind here for my children, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, down to my 4th or 5th generations.
All right.
Thank you, Mother.
We will contact you after the show for you to give us your address. A copy going to be mailed to you. And right now, as we speak, we have 2 persons. 2 more copies have been added by the CEO number 2. Said 2 book is on her. So okay. Instead of 3 more, so we have now 5 more books to give away. 5. So thank you, your own. You get a copy already. It coming in your mailbox. Keep your call coming out. We have 5 more to give out. 5 more books. Call now. As soon as you call, we're taking your number after the show. We'll call you so you can give your address to us for us to mail you your books after the launching. Get that clear. Don't call me now tomorrow and say, what my book. After the launching, that's the time we'll mail it to you because we want the author to sign in it. So keep your call coming on 484-470-5520. Keep your call coming now. Okay. Yeah, caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, my name is Cole and I'm calling from Philadelphia.
All right. Kou. Philadelphia,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
All the women are coming take it now. Because you're umpa, you're winning everything. You win one free book.
Thank God. Amen.
Amen. So
I
you
want to
win
read that
one
book. This is my
free
first time
book.
watching her. Something just clicked me into Facebook this afternoon, and I get to open up on her, and I'm watching her. I already like her.
Oh, you already like the mother?
I already like her.
Wow.
Because she got all of what I have in my mind for women.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes.
So anything you want to say?
I'm a women advocate. I'm learning to be a women advocate. I'm still in school.
Okay. That's nice. So you say you
Okay,
from...
so my question to her is, I had similar problems like losing a child, but mine wasn't with miscarriage. It was a poor girl trying hard to make it out of high school and following friends and peer pressure, making her to do the wrong thing that I never forget since then. What was her top secret of moving on?
Someone want to know your secret.
My top secret was getting myself closer to God. Because I tell you what, no man, no woman under the sun can give you something that is so everlasting, that is so peaceful, than God himself. I look around, I try my own ways, I make decisions that were not right. I make decisions that were so wrong that had people rubbing me in the mud. When I say rubbing me, I mean rubbing and dragging me in the mud. My name. I will go places and I'm sitting there and I'm looking around. Everybody know my business, except myself. I didn't know my own business because everybody already knew it. But I had to find that place to go into my closet and lock the door behind me. Let me tell you what my prayer was. There's a part of the scripture that says when the enemy comes against you like a flood, he will raise you up a standard. And I told God, I know you did not create me just to be here like this. You have something bigger for me. Give me the opportunity to see it. I had to drop everything. I had to let everything go. I had to get to that place of vulnerability. You know, when we are vulnerable, we are naked. Yes. When you have nothing on you, nothing to cover anything on you, you are naked. That's how I went before God.
That's how I feel.
My vulnerability is the one that brought my rescue. When I went before him and I told him, this is it, I cannot do it by myself anymore. You have to take control. I remember driving 6:30 one morning to work.
I got 2 boys, but I still can't forget it.
You have to let it. You have to turn it over to him. Let him give you peace of mind. Because once you continue to carry that burden, you are not trusting him. So you got to trust him and let it go completely. Tell him, I take my hands from in it. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I want it to be your problem. The scripture tells us, cast your cares on him, for he cares for them. And when he said cast your cares on him, he ain't talking about Une Paulina. You call, you can cast your care on him too. So cast your cares on him. God is able to renew that thing that the enemy took from you. He is able to renew that joy. Reclaim your position as a mother so that your children will enjoy you. Don't allow the ones that are left behind you to suffer because you are not letting go. Let go and let God. That's the encouragement I have for you this afternoon, is for you to let go and let God. When I decided to let go and let God, he allowed my enemies to celebrate me. And they will continue to celebrate me because there is too much in this package.
Thank you. Thank you. So your carpet, since
so
you
much.
in Philadelphia, will contact you and tell you where to pick up your carpet.
Thank you so much.
Keep your call coming now. We have an additional 4 more to go. 4 more books we are giving away. The book you see behind me, we are giving additional 4 more out. So call now and be that lucky winner You will have your copy mailed to you. When you call and ask mother questions, then you have one copy. You call and don't ask question, your copy will not be signed. Ask question about claiming your possession. What you want her to talk about. Keep your call coming on the number on the screen, 484-470-5520. A lot of women are getting interested. Lot of people are getting interested in your book. Especially a lot of women. This thing is really touching.
Yeah, it's my life story. That's the intent. When you asked the question previously in the beginning of this show, when you asked the question, I told you my intent is to redeem. My intent to give women freedom. Those sisters that are not able to tell, that are not in a position to tell, they are so afraid to tell. I'm telling it on your behalf. It is okay to make wrong decisions. The only thing that is not okay is for you to continue to make wrong decisions. To continue to stay in it. If you sin, you have to go back, confess, and when God forgave you, you turn your back, complete 360. You cannot continue to do the same thing that you're doing over and over. So when God forgives you, He gave you everything that belongs to you as His child. There are beneficiaries when we become children of God.
Keep your call coming now. Oh, we have another one here from... All right. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Olivia Saulo again. I have a question for the mother in the studio. I'm a girls activist. I have my own NGO in Liberia, non-for-profit organization called Education for Girls Initiative. So we are ready about teenage pregnancy, girls' education, and helping the less fortunate. So I really want to ask the mother in the studio, what are some of those advices that she can give to girls who are...
Olivia, let me hold you right there and come back to you. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Eva Walker, I'm calling from Allentown.
Who?
Eva Walker, I'm calling from Allentown.
Allentown, PA?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So you waiting to ask your question so you can get your own copy? Hello?
Hello, yeah.
Are you willing now to ask your question so you can have your own copy mailed to you?
The question is about what? What question? Any question?
Yeah, concerning the book, claiming your possession. A lot of people going through a lot. And this mother is here to give advice to people. And especially when it comes to young girls, women facing problems and everything, you want to ask the mother question, you can go ahead and ask. Hello? Oh, we lost that caller. Olivia, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to know, as a teenager coming up in Liberia when she had a problem and left and came to the U.S., I really want to know what are some of those challenges she faced while starting up a life in America and getting back on her feet, trying to deal with all her problems. So I really want her to, give me a little idea about that.
Well, guess what? I had an opportunity. This is an opportunity that God gave me to be able to be in the States today. There were a lot of people that went through the war. That opportunity was not given to them. But I see it as a blessing for me to find myself in America. And this is some of the challenges that I had. If you come to the States here, everybody wants to regain the things that they have lost during the war. So they want to live the Liberian dream. And some people are not sensitive. They want to just live the American dream any kind of way. There will be a lot of stuff that will come before you. I had to choose between going to parties every weekend or to take care of my children. I had to choose between hanging out with my friends, maybe going to the mall and doing other stuff, or go back to school. It came to the place that I had to stay in line to go to food banks. That's how tough it became.
Wow.
That's why I said for you to see this and this is not all this. It didn't happen overnight. I stood in line. I had to hide from people that knew me so that I can stand in the line where the Russian people used to go and get their food. Somewhere in Lawrenceville, I would go in that corner and would stand on that long line. Thanks be to a dear friend of mine. I call her Jojo. She took me to that place and said, Ma, even though they're making it low that are all food, but these are fresh foods that come from the supermarket. That had the people in the country, and I would get the food, I would carry it home. Because I had to choose between bills, which one to pay first. Working and making only $7.25 an hour. How would I take care of 3 children? Or 4 for that matter. With $7.25 an hour. So I chose to go to that food bank. I had to decide whether I would pay the rent so I can have covering over them, or whether I would pay light bill so we can have heat in the winter, or I would pay light bill so we can have the air conditioning during the summertime. So you just have to prioritize.
Wow.
What comes first? When I found that phone bank, it was the best thing that ever happened to me. I went to that food bank for 2 years and nobody knew that I was going to that food bank. When the people closed that food bank, another temptation that came, but that's a long story there. It's in the book. It's in the book.
Wow.
Because sometimes when you are in a place, people take advantage of you being vulnerable. They take advantage of that. The only person, the only human being, the only spirit or the only spiritual being that you're supposed to be vulnerable before is God. Not to any human being, because we take advantage of people's vulnerability.
That's true.
All right. So keep your
so
call
inspiring.
coming. Yeah. Thank you, Olivia.
Yeah, but you can do it, my dear. Those girls can do it.
Thank
We
you.
will collaborate. I will call you and I will leave my number on this show before I get off the show today. Call me and let's collaborate and make something happen. We have the opportunity here. Our sisters back home don't have the opportunity. Even the women here that need us will be able to give our services to you.
Thank you. Keep your call coming. We have 4 more books to give away. Here is the book. This book, by you calling to ask the mother, you win a book automatically. If you are not in Pennsylvania, we will mail it to you. Your book will be mailed to you. Call now or forever hold your peace. We are discussing claiming your position.
Reclaiming your position.
That's what we are talking about. And you've been listening to Mother. Very powerful, knowledgeable, inspiring. We have Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, what is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Yasini Martin Peye.
Oh, Yasini, my own sister.
How are you?
Trying to be good. So
no, you're not trying. You're good.
Okay, I'm good, Yasini, my sister. I'm good.
You're good.
All right. The mother in studio.
Yes, Mother. Thank you so much for that wonderful, that inspiring story. You know, that's a young lady also in Georgia, in Lawrenceville, who is now a minister of the gospel. Her name is, maybe you know her, Justina Farash.
Yeah, I know her.
She has a, I don't know what that she does in the coil behind the makeup or behind the mascara. So majority of the time when we walk out and people see us, you know, when everything is put up, people do not understand. They don't know your story. They don't know your pain. They don't know your situation. And because just by looking at you now, There is no way that somebody can just come on and say, oh, she ever encountered these things. So by you, just coming up to tell your story as a permanent person in the society, that also give hope to younger women or other women who are in your situation, who have traveled this road or who are traveling this road. And we all have a story to tell. We all carry something. And your story is not a commonplace. It's a commonplace. But majority of us are not brave enough to come on and say, listen, I've been on this journey. I have traveled here. Listen, here is my hand if you need my hand. Hold it. Sometimes we add if to say everything has always been perfect. That's why on my show, when people come and say, oh, the doctor say, I tell them no. The doctor do not know my internal organ. They may have studied anatomy and can guess to some degree, but you don't know my particular situation because you don't know precisely how I feel. Now you're talking to us. We are, and I think you're also part of our word, Alliance of Liberian Women. Yeah. Alliance of Liberian Women, that's what we want to do. We want to collaborate. We want to give hope to young women who otherwise are not in the society that we are in. You have food banks in America you can go to. Somebody can look at you and give you $1. Yeah. But then we also come from a society where women are subjected to stuff. People want to be kind to you. If you're pretty, you got to get something in return. Yeah. Our children are molested, even our boys. So majority of people think they have to give their body for them to get something back. So, and I'm saying to you, no, you don't. If you're going to be kind to someone, be kind to them without asking for anything in return. Yes. Because they might never be able to pay you back, but that kindness you show may be repaid to your next generation or to someone you're connected to. My mother used to say, my children are all over the world, so I don't know who's going to give them place to sleep or who's going to give them food to eat. When I cook, let the people, children come and eat. So many words, you're just saying, listen, I travel here. Here is my hand. Here is my hand. Look at me. I've made it so you can make it this step. So I want to commend you for that. Congratulations. Abraham, thank you for what you do. Huh?
Your una book coming. I will call you after the show so I can get your address. After the book has been launched, I will send your una copy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. And I will also be in Philadelphia. I think it's in August for the Liberian Women Organization that's also support them. So, my sister, I'm on board with you. Yeah, I support you. We support the women and children of Liberia and the Liberian community. Let's continue to have this conversation because it's a much, much needed conversation, my sister. Our society is broken. There are few of us, even those of us who wear the makeup, who wear the high heels, they're still pinned under the stilettos that we wear. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Yesini. I will call you after the show.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Yesindi. You're speaking and you're bringing tears to my eyes because, yes, it's so true. It is so true that we are carrying so much pain. We are carrying so much pain and we are afraid to talk about it only because our sisters who does not understand. If another sister come to you and she open up to you, just welcome her. And please, may her business please stay with you when she tell you. Let me go the real Liberian way now. When she tell you her business, let her stay with you, man. Don't carry it around. We are killing each other by talking the things out that we don't need to talk. She's not comfortable discussing it with the word yet. That's the reason why she brought it to you. Give her that helping hand, hold her hand, pray with her. Say her something positive. If you can help financially, help financially. If you can't, just pray with her and let her go her way. But don't repeat it. Because when they go out there, some people are not strong as the way other people are. They will resort into doing something to themselves, and then you live with the guilt for the rest of your life. Please, put yourself in a position to be available for somebody to talk to you. When they tell you stuff, let it stay there. We are killing each other. I am brave to tell my story because God has redeemed me. And come what may, don't judge me yet till you read the story and see if you will not find yourself in that book. If you just grab the first page and you start to read, oh, she did this and she did it, that's on you. Because you are not reading it with an open mind. I'm asking you for you to read this book with an open mind so you can see where you fit in. What can you get out of this? What can help to transform you? What can help to renew your relationship with God so that you can get to that place? It has not always been like this. I came from somewhere. I came from a dark place that only I and God knows to be here today. That can happen to you too. Turn it over.
We have 3 more books to give away. Right now we have 3 gone. We have additional 3 left. So call now and interact with the mother. You win yourself one of the copy. One free book will be mailed to you if you are not in Pennsylvania. But if you are in Pennsylvania, we are asking you to come on the launching day. Your name will be given to whosoever that will be there that day. Mother Cell will be seated on that day. And she will hand over your copy to you. Call now or forever hold your peace. Call now to interact with the mother.
I'm not going back to my
the lady you saw dancing, she is our mother. Inspirational person. Somebody who has vast idea. A counselor. And no time to waste. So all this thing that we're doing, we know you are married. So how our father feel about the whole thing here?
He feels very good. He's a very supportive husband. And I'm grateful in the public manner. I want to say thank you, baby. Thank you so much for all your support. When I dream it, you help me to make the dream come true. So I am grateful to announce today, to tell you how much I love you. And I say thank you, thank you, thank you. And may God continue to bless our union.
Amen. So we gradually getting to the end. Time have been spent. Lastly, before we go, how can someone get in contact with you for you to be able to counsel them, talk to them, see you as their mother that they can confide? How to contact you?
Well, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Messenger, I'm on WhatsApp, and I'm on Facebook. So you either befriend me, or I'm going to leave my number here now. You can call me and let's just have some talk. Whether it's girl talk or girl and boy talk, just be civil as we do our talking. If you are a gentleman and you want to talk to me, just be civil. Make sure that you have all your ducks on the road correctly, and then you can call and let's talk about some of life's situation, because it's not only women that are being affected. Our young men in our community, in our society today are being affected. The pressure is overwhelming, that if you know a small book and the boy can't to you, not just because he's a high school graduate, you want to condemn him, then he goes start thinking funny about himself, and he end up doing something to himself. So let us find a place that we can share that mutual understanding between us when you come. I will leave my number. It's here, 214-636-5228. You can go into my messenger and leave a message there for me. If you're on messenger, you can talk to me on WhatsApp. I'm on WhatsApp. You can talk to me. You can catch me on Instagram or even on Facebook. That's my number, 214-636-5228. The luncheon again is going to be held at the Divine Fellowship Church of Jesus Christ, 6417 Castor Avenue. We are between Castor and Levick, Philadelphia, PA. Come and celebrate with me. Let's enjoy this together. This is a biggie. It's a big endeavor. You will get to know me a little personal when you read my book. This is my life. And I decided to come and bring it out to the world. To rescue someone and give someone freedom so they can go back and reclaim all of those things that God has for you. Thank you.
You redeem me.
So how someone can find you on Facebook?
You can just key in my name, Paulina Abisodu Cole Hardy. Once you start to put Paulina Abisodu, my name will pop up. It's a long name, but it will pop up, and you just ask for friendship, and then I will confirm.
Reclaiming my position. That is the name of the book. Well, every good thing must come to an end. And so God actually blessed us to have in studio this cousin studio, our mother, and she has been talking about a lot of issues. But when you miss it, the best thing that you can ever do is to contact her. She will talk about your marriage. If someone trying to fool you, she will talk about it. She will give you best advice. If you get 2 to 3 girlfriends too, but you not know which one to take, the mother will also give you good advice. Other one in this book. Well, if you had a miscarriage and you still want her son, mother will here to also advise you. You married but you still cheating, mother will counsel you very well. So we say bye-bye for now, and we are leaving you with the music video clip.